Guess what movie I just saw? Jurassic World, bitches. If you can't tell from the sound of my voice, I am pretty stoked about it. Um, quick, no spoiler, whatever. If you love the first one, go watch it in the movies. If you don't care about the first one, then don't watch it. Easy peasy. Okay. Nah, man. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for since I was 8 years old. The one thing I really can take back from this is like the CGI, and the CGI was good. It was just too much of it. Other than that, man, it looked like a Jurassic Park movie for the most part. It felt like a Jurassic Park movie for the most part, um, except for the actual when they're actually finding out about the kids, or no, finding out about the park, like the kids are exploring the park. That was really cool, but for some reason during those hours of the day, not necessarily their scenes, but that felt a bit off to me, and I think maybe it's just because it was too much daylight for a Jurassic Park movie or something like that. It wasn't really a rational hatred of something. Um, but this makes up by miles for the Lost World, which I actually personally like. Not as much as the first one, but at least I thought it was okay. It felt like a Jurassic Park movie. And of course, I've talked about this piece of shit of movie that I would take a dump on if I could, is Jurassic Park 3, which they killed the T Rex, which you don't kill the T Rex in a Jurassic Park movie. Now, one thing we need to get straight, because I see a lot of people online are going back and forth on this. The T Rex, there's two, or in total, we've seen three T Rexes on the island. You have the first one that's on Isla Nublar in the first movie. That's the motherfucking T Rex. That's the real motherfucking T Rex. And then you have the mom and dad couple on from the Lost World, where I think it was the dad who died. If it wasn't the mom, I'm not sure. But one of them died during the Lost World, and the second one that got to San Diego and got shipped back, that one is killed by the Spinosucholotosaurus on in JP3 through the weakest fucking battle ever. I can still see it in the theater. Just, yeah, T-Rex is gonna fight this big spiny looking weirdo, and just a 15-second battle, and the T-Rex is dead. But that was the Site B T-Rex. That was not the real T-Rex. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna jump back and forth on this. I don't really give two shits about if you keep listening from this point on, because as always, there's no structure to this, and I jump into something that's really fucking spoilery. So, like I said in the beginning, if you like it, go see it. If you like the first one, go see it. If you despise the third like me, go see this. I finally got a true Jurassic Park sequel. Um, and yeah, uh, the actors overall were good. I could live with the kids. The one kid is the kid from Iron Man 3, if I'm not totally mistaken, and I liked him. Of course, they're stupid and they do dumb shit, but hey, it's a monster movie. It's a B monster movie, so shit's gonna happen, and you gotta put people in those situations for shit to happen. Um, the chick, I don't remember her name. Um, she was a bitch, but I think she was supposed to be a bitch. So why would I hate on a bitch for being a bitch when she's supposed to be a bitch? You know. Um. Um. Oh, what the fuck? Chris Pratt, really good. This dude is really coming along. He reminds me of these old school um movie stars. I put him in the same class as like the Fords, the Stallones, the what the fuck, the guys that fucking Spielberg, Tom Hanks, guys like Spielberg and Zemeckis would use back in the day. He seems like a really good fit for those kinds of movies, bad guys with soul and goofy guys with heart and stuff like that. That seems to be what he can do. And in this one, he's way more toned down than we usually see him. He's more, if you've seen like the Wolfman on TV or something like, not the movie, the real guy, the Wolfman, or Lion Tamers and stuff like that. He is more of that quality. Of course, working with the Raptors, as we've seen in the trailer. And they show it's a really, really, really delicate relationship. It's a really, really delicate relationship, and you see that it's not really tested that well yet. When we first meet him, I think that's the first time they got to do this particular drill that they're doing perfectly. So he's been there since birth with him. He's bonded with him. They respect him to some degree, but have no doubts about it. If he turns his back at the wrong moment, he will get his clever girl moment. But yeah, it just was good. We can go a bit from the beginning. Okay, we got this mom and dad who later on we find out they're about to have a divorce, so they're about to send their kids to Jurassic Park, basically so they can do some of the divorcey stuff. And the mom's sister is the bitchy girl who runs I wouldn't say the security of the island, but she's keeping oversight of all the island. She makes sure that everyone is doing what they're doing. She's not the boss, but she's the boss's voice, sort of thing. And yeah, they're gonna send these kids to her for a weekend at Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, which has now been open for a good 20-ish years. Looks very Universal, Disneyland-ish, of course. It's what it's supposed to be. Got monorails, you got different shops and shit, and then you got a petting zoo with like Brachiosaurus and Triceratops and all kinds of baby dinosaurs, which the toddlers can play and hug with. And I was kind of like the kid in that movie because he wanted to go and pet the kids, pet the animals at the petting zoo, but he's like 10 or something, and that was like for like 5 and below. And I'm like, dude, when do you get too old to play with baby dinosaurs? Really? I want to play with baby dinosaurs. Baby dinosaurs are less than inclined to kill me. But and you had many great moments during the scenes. Like they would just pan over the petting zoo, or just a shot while one set of characters are moving from one place to another, and you would see like this one kid giving a full-on hug to a Brachiosaurus that's like 1 inch taller than him. Another one where you've seen the scene in the trailer where the pterodactyls are attacking and everybody's panicking and trying to go, and you see this Triceratops baby, he's panicking, wanting to leave, but there's a baby riding in a saddle on him who doesn't want to leave the Triceratops, and he's holding on for dear life, not trying to leave this Triceratops, while his mom is trying to pick up the baby and get him to leave, but he doesn't want to leave because he's holding on to the goddamn Triceratops. And that was probably my favorite moment in the whole movie. like my favorite performance of any actor in that movie is that one baby. I would not let go of his baby Triceratop. God damn it, he wasn't done yet. Fuck the goddamn fucking pterodactyls. Fuck them. So yeah, yeah. Everybody did a good job on this. The director, Chris Tomorrow or whatever. Um, Again, you could see that he loved the first movie, that he had the respect that he had for the original material, and he showed that. Again, I don't know about the animatronics, but I'm guessing it's a cost thing or something, because everything else seemed to be in a good sort of spirit of the old movie type thing. But I don't know. But they did a few. They did some raptor heads animatronically. I saw that, and those were really good. They also did some. I think they did the wounded Brachiosaurus. If they did the whole animal, because that's the rumor I'm hearing, or if they just did the neck, I don't know. But it's still like that connects when you can see Chris Pratt is like leaning down and touching her, really touching her, and she's responding, and that technique will always be the best. But I can understand you can do so much more with both CGI and motion capture. So getting your actors to act like dinosaurs, like perfect. Um, but yeah. So I guess there's just an elephant in the room called the fucking Indominus Rex, which actually he sort of kind of won me over in this movie. I did not like the idea from the get go. I just thought this would be another Spinosaur. This would be another, ooh, look at the new, cooler dinosaur. This one is better than your T-Rex, yeah! But no, 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 no. This dude is just a mistake from the get go, and they sort of acknowledge that. Like the time from he's introduced to the time he's out in the wild is not very long. But first, I would like you see these kids going around the park. Their aunt is too busy to be with them, so she sends her assistant with them, and they just keep going around looking at different attractions right by the welcoming center. So that's when we see like the petting zoo and Mosa, the big fishy dinosaur, big fish crocodile dinosaur. That pen, and of course, but not least, the motherfucking T-Rex, which. From what I hear, and the director has confirmed it, so there's been a lot of back and forth on this, and this is why I did the list on like where the T-Rex was in the previous movies, because this is supposed to be the T-Rex from the first movie. 22 years older, same bitch, same motherfucking T-Rex, and I love that idea. That's my baby. Oh, it was so good to see her again, but. When you see her again, it's just a glimpse. They're in this big fucking redwood tree log that they've carved out with some glass inside and shit, plastic glass or something probably, and which is like inside the T-Rex pen this time. And they're feeding it the goat. She's gotten used to it by now, obviously. And that's where they sort of show us or start joking with the fact that kids today are not interested in dinosaurs or just regular dinosaurs. It's not enough because we're about to see the T-Rex and it comes boom, 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 and you see the crowds looking at the glass and they're like, whoa! And you start to see him walk by, like you can just barely see him over the heads of the crowd, and then they start to pan back and like back at the kid looking at his phone or whatever. Because he like a T-Rex, right? Who gives a fuck about a T-Rex? I would fucking love a T-Rex. But so yeah, they go through this kind of stuff, and in the meanwhile, while Pratt has been training his raptors, Okay, he's the alpha of the pack. The beta is Blue, and you have Charlie, and you have Delta. The fourth one, I cannot remember for the god of me what name it is. But Blue is basically the leader of the Raptors, and she has this blue stripe going along her head and her body. She's a really pretty girl. And the Raptors are really cool. Again, all the stupid shit they did about the smarter Velociraptors in JP3. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Like, you know they're intelligent and you use their instincts to train them. That's how you do it. We have the bad guys. We have the technician from the first movie coming back. We have some bad guys in the military that he works for, an InGen, who of course wants to take these trained raptors out and use them for modern warfare, which could probably work. For all I know, we tried to use animals before. But yeah, while all this is happening, the Indominus Rex, the new bad boy on the block, which is a crossbreed of several different breeds. And from what I gathered throughout the movie, they never tell us fully, I think. Well, the first thing is a T-Rex. It's based on a T-Rex. So, okay, cool. It escapes very cleverly, actually hiding from thermal sensors, and it can change its color. It's a chameleon. It's got big ass hands. It's got big ass feet. It's smart. It seems to think a lot more than the other dinosaurs, because it's not a dinosaur. A dinosaur is something that lived 65 million years ago or more. Not dinosaur is something that was bred yesterday, no matter what kind of bones you started it out with. But the fucker leaves and starts to make his way through the park and towards the people. And, you know, it doesn't go well. It kills everything it comes across. It kills for sport, which some people started to think maybe it's part human. They never say that, so I don't know. But that would be kind of cool if they put the evil of a human in it. But he goes on this killing spree, and the kids get into trouble. They meet him in the glass bowl. We all seen this in the trailer. And that is an okay scene. It's pretty good. That's where I started to enjoy the Indominus a bit more. Seeing how he was working to try to get these kids out. And he does basically a lot of the stuff that you seen in the trailer, man. He goes and frees the pterodactyls. He and starts a whole chain reaction of craziness, leading up to the most brutal fucking Jurassic Park death ever, on behalf of this poor assistant that's done nothing but running around and trying to catch these kids. She gets it. She gets it really fucking bad. And if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah. And a lot of other people have spoiled it, so that's probably one thing I can leave out in case you feel like. But it was fucking awesome. I love a death like that. Unfair and just brutal out of nowhere. That was cool. And then it's basically from there fight or race to beat the clock sort of thing. Get the Raptors. I'm skipping a lot of stuff now just to get there. Okay, get the Raptors together. Go out, try to hunt this Indominus. It's clawed out its tag or whatever, so they can't track it. So they take this big chunk of flesh that they found with the tracker in it and let them smell it, and then boom, send them out. They hit the floor running, go into the forest, and Pratt chases on the motorcycle. They go into the woods, they find the fucking Indominus, but here's the kicker. The Raptors walk up to him, about to attack, when they stop. And then you hear this sound like, whoa, 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 whoa. What? And then you hear the Raptors go, oh, answering. And you're like, oh no. And then Pratt gets it, and it's like, it's part Raptor. and then you see it cut back to the Indominus, and it does that lip quivering thing that the raptor does to get the sound going. And I'm like, damn. So the raptors turn on the humans, of course, with exception of Pratt. So we get a good old classic raptor versus humans, which is always fun. All culminating up to the Indominus making its way down to the welcoming area. And basically a last ditch effort from the raptors when they realize that this guy is killing dinosaurs indiscriminately. So we can either help him take out the humans and then he'll take us out, or we'll help the humans take this guy out and they'll leave us alone. Lesser of evils sort of thing. And they have a little bit of a fight, but then the one kid has the brilliant idea of, we need more teeth. And I'm like, yes. Because at this point, I was sort of scared. Now, we are like 15 to 20 to 30 minutes away from the ending. And we've seen the T-Rex but once. So I was really scared that maybe they thought that, okay, we're not going to fuck with anything, so we're just going to show the T-Rex it's there, but we're not going to do anything with it. But you know, I knew, and deep in my heart, if this movie was going to work out, then the motherfucking T-Rex was going to have to kick some motherfucking Indominus ass. And that's what I got, man. She goes and get it. The fucking bitch who's been sort of loosely becoming cooler and cooler and cooler runs to the fucking T-Rex pen, tells the guy in the control room, open the fucking door. Hits the red flare, and you just see the fucking door is opening slowly. You see her and the flare, and it's just all red from the flare, and you're just like, yeah, you know what's coming. The camera turns around, you see these two beady fucking eyes, 3 meters up in the air, and you're like, yes, and you hear boom, boom, and it keeps going boom, boom. It looks a little bit different now, like all CG and whatnot, but it's our motherfucking T-Rex. And the girl just runs with the flare in heels, just outrunning the fucking T-Rex. Running, throwing the flare at the Indominus. They turn around, and you just get the epic fucking T-Rex roar. Just, ah! And I basically came in my motherfucking pants. I was fucking ballistic. I was like, yeah! I would if I didn't. Yeah. If we don't do stuff like that in the theaters in Norway, but shit. I was about to cry. It was just magic, man. And the battle is exactly, again, what the JP3 battle was not. It was long. It was hard. T-Rex started to kick butt. Then Indominus seems to get the upper hand. And they actually did it in a way that when the Indominus get the T-Rex down on the ground, I was sincerely scared that they were once again gonna kill the T-Rex and swap it out with this cooler fucking beast. But no. When all seems lost, he hears a noise, he looks up, huh? And here comes Blue, our hero fucking raptor, full speed, just jumping on it, fucking kicking ass, helping the fucking T, gets back up, hands around her neck, like, just fucking throws her in the ground, throws her fucking around, grabs the neck and does a 360 and throws her. Like, this is the most amazing dino battle ever. Throw him all the way to the water, or the edge of the water, where you sort of get what's going to happen. He's beaten up, the T-Rex is beaten up, the fucking Blue is fucking beat up. But then from behind, the mosasaur, out of the water, snap, fucking deep blue sea, Sam Jackson killed that motherfucker and dragged it into the water. Bye bye, Indominus fucking bitch! I fucking love this movie. This movie was fucking, oh my god. This is what a Jurassic Park movie should be. Of course, I was overthinking a whole bunch of shit while I was watching it. Do I like this? Do I like that? I hope they do this. I hope they don't do that. So I can't fucking wait to watch it again, and just now I know everything is going to be alright by the end. Actually, the best motherfucking end of all the motherfucking movies is in this movie. I will still put Jurassic Park as the superior movie. It has the better look, it has the better feel, it has Spielberg, it has a few better actors. Like, it's got a few heads above Jurassic World. But, no matter how epic the ending of Jurassic Park was, it wasn't really that good. Like, chased around the building with the fucking raptors, that's good. On the skeleton, that's good. On the ground, surrounded by raptors, okay, we're still good. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the T-Rex comes busting through the building and saves him? And then he stands there and poses for the fucking banner to fall? Like, don't get me wrong, I love that moment. I love it. But this one, when she got to beat the ass of somebody who was supposed to be bigger, stronger, faster, of course with a little help from her teammates, but like, whatever. It was just fucking awesome. And when the fight is over, you see the Rex and the Raptor. They share this look. They look at each other, and it's like, okay, should we go at it now, or should we just go our separate ways? And they go separate ways, and you just see the T-Rex walk off, doof, 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 and then the Raptor looks back at Pratt, and they share a bit of a moment, and where I've heard a lot of interpretations of it, but for me it was more like a sort of a, is it okay if I just go? She sort of I think she expected with him there that she would have to go back to the cage or whatever. But all her family's gone, the whole pack is gone. So he just nods and she leaves. We get a bit of a resolution at the end with kids and the guy and all the male or human characters, which again sort of a flaw to this movie. I didn't care that much about the people. Like, I didn't fear for their lives or stuff like that. But I did not hate them at all. Not a single one of them. I just felt that the dinosaurs was more the focal point, which it's how it's supposed to be. So yeah. What can I say? I freaking loved it. I freaking absolutely loved it. It was amazing. It was a fun, enjoyable ride, and when I even how much excited I sounded, you're probably gonna think like, "Oh, is this the greatest movie ever?" No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the greatest movie ever. But with my nostalgia feelings towards the first movie, and just how even Spielberg failed to make a genuine sequel to this movie, and even though we've gotten the two waiting movies in between, this is the first legit sequel. This in my opinion, is Jurassic Park 2. Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, which Jurassic Park 3 has no business being named Jurassic Park 3. They're not on Jurassic Park. They're on Isla Nublar. God damn it, that's Site B. Site B2 would be a better fucking name. Jurassic Park was only attached for fucking brand name recognition, and it didn't help shit. I'm gonna look at these as two separate series now. One, Park and World, and Lost World, and 3. And I know which series I will watch more. Yeah. I think that is really it. I saw the movie yesterday. I was supposed to give like a first impression really quick, but of course, as soon as I got down to record, I couldn't record because of issues. So I got it done today, one day after. Probably did some good because I think I remembered most of what happened in the movie now. Um, yeah, like I said, it's a fucking A+ movie if you're into Jurassic Park. If you're into that, it's there is no way you're not gonna like it. Just be aware that the animatronics is basically gone for this movie. But the CGI is good enough for the most part. There were several tracking shots and opening shot or big shots where I would like, man, if you just would have put some fucking real animatronic animals there and hit some of the bodies with like branches and shit, that image would look so much better. But again, this movie is also made for the kids of this generation. It's not made for. It's not necessarily made for the kids of my generation. It's just trying to cater to the grown-ups who were part of that generation. Because, again, we wouldn't really need the kids in the movie if it wasn't for the kids. But this is supposed to be entertaining for your fucking 8-year-old. That's why they made this movie. And he probably will not give a fuck whether or not there are animatronics in this movie or not. And as long as it's done good, like it was this time, then it's okay. I just hope we'll get to a point soon where it'll get easier to mix up animatronic and motion capture. Because if you can use both those, then I think we're pretty much where we need to be to do anything and make it look good. But yeah, I think that might be it on the Jurassic World part of this Midnight Toker episode. I don't even think I introduced myself in the beginning. I'm your host, Big Mula, goddammit. I've been here the whole time. I'm trying to go more to the movies now, so probably, if I don't do anything else, at least I'll do an episode to talk about the movie I just seen. Maybe try to announce one to commit myself a bit. I was thinking the next one I was going to see was Insidious 3. I think maybe I'll go watch that over the weekend. Simply because it's Lee Whannell's directorial debut, and I've followed him basically since the first Saw. So, Insidious 2 wasn't the best movie in the world, but from what I heard, that's something they had to make. Unlike the third one now, which is something they wanted to make. Well, this has been once again, this has been your host, Big Mula. I'll hope to see you guys real soon on the next episode of the Midnight Toker. Follow me on Twitter at at the Midnight Toker or at Mola85. You can also find me on Spreaker.com and find all my shows there. They're also all on iTunes. Just find one of my pods like Midnight Toker and you can find the rest. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, good night, wherever you are, and I will see you soon. Peace out. I'll leave you out with some epicness of some music.